and welcome to High Now Daily. I'm Kainoa Carlson, and if you've been watching all this week, all of the shows this week on High Now are all about Kokua Maui, finding ways to support our local community over here on the Valley Isle. Yesterday, Rachel and I were down at the Fairmont Kealani talking about the gathering of the Voyagers that's going to happen this weekend. But today, we wrap up our trip here in Maui at the Maui Ocean Center, a place that has welcomed so many visitors in Kama'aina here for the past 25 years. So with that being said, we bring in the general manager, Tapani Vori. Welcome back to High Now, my friend.
Yeah, thank you. Welcome to Maui. Nice to see you again.
Good to see you again, Tapani.
Likewise.
So it's been about 2 months. We're coming up on. How's everyone here at the Maui Ocean Center doing? So much has happened here on the Valley Isle in the days and the weeks that have passed since what's taken place in Lahaina. But how is it here at Maui Ocean Center?
Well, we are recovering. It has been a very super traumatic event. It was very tragic what happened in Lahaina, but ultimately we all need to get back to our lives and be able to actually generate incomes for our families, so we're able to take care of ourselves and we can recover. So obviously there's a lot of mental health issues that we need to work through, and very happy to report that there are very professional mental health resources available here as well. So we are all addressing those issues.
Absolutely. Now, Tapani, I'm glad you touched on that. This recovery effort is going to touch so many different facets of people's lives, especially when it comes to income and employment. A resilient Maui, why is that important that people here get back to work as soon as we can?
Yeah, look, there's a lot of anger in our community because there are issues of 130 years plus that we have never really truly addressed. What I mean by that is land disposition issues, water rights, cultural issues, language, and I would say in the last 40 years or so, over tourism, maybe environmental issues, etc. So let's be careful not to conflate the disaster with these issues. So I would recommend, or I advocate, that we really need to make sure we focus on recovering Lahaina community, and obviously the bigger questions will be, well, how is Lahaina going to look in the future? This is really up to Lahaina community to a large extent, but at the same time, I would recommend we as a community, we need to really start having these serious conversations with our Kanaka community in the room and having a real say, hey, how is our community going to look in the future as we go forward? Now,
Tapani, we're talking about Laulima, many working hands coming together to support Lahaina in every which way we can. Here at the Maui Ocean Center, though, in particular, I know there's t-shirts that are available for purchase, right? How do people get them, and where are the funds from that t-shirt going to?
Yeah, the Maui Strong t-shirt that we designed in-house, we actually located a local Maui printer to do those shirts. They are $35 to cost. Our cost is $10. $20 goes directly to Hawaii Community Foundation. People can either come in person to Maui Ocean Center to purchase them here, or they can go online, MauiOceanCenter.com.
You know, I want to tell you a really quick story, Tapani.
Sure.
Even as we were standing here at the Maui Ocean Center getting set up, we actually had a couple walk by that told us that they lost their home in the wildfires that took place, but they're still members here at Maui Ocean Center, and actually came by today because it just gives them a sense of healing just to be here and kind of walking around. But when you hear stories like that about what this place, Maui Ocean Center, does to impact the community in that way, I mean, how does that make you feel?
Well, thank you for sharing that. It's very gratifying to hear that. We have been hearing that for some time, but this is more than about Maui Ocean Center. This is really about our community. We all need to come together and work towards these sustainable solutions. So yeah, I mean, this is what we keep hearing all the time. So it's really important that we come together and we really look at the long-term solutions.
Absolutely. Tapani, it's always a pleasure to see you, my friend. And again, today we're going to be at the Maui Ocean Center the entire day. In fact, right now I want to toss things over to